Hello, welcome guys. We are mastering healing and the board is back out, and it's not officially back to school yet because I can't do official back to school till I'm all healed up. And when I do, we are gonna have a special. It's gonna be all about Saturn. Today we have to talk about what we're doing right now, what's going down, and it's all about higher consciousness. What we're doing, we're being able to transcend, heal our experiences. And how are we healing our experiences? We need to do so through our chakra system, through the energy that's flowing through our bodies. This frees up light energy. This is allowing us to be free. We're supreme at this time. We're supreme beings. We're all flowing in the oneness. Our abundance just gets right to us. Let's get a closer look up at this lovely drawing I did when I was starting off learning about chakras. We have our root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and our crown. And we know this is our basic, it's trust, the root. Sexuality, creativity is our sacral chakra. We have wisdom, power, solar plexus. Love and healing is in our heart. Communication, our throat, of course. And spirituality is our crown. And here, what we're activating right now, it's our awareness. That's what we're trying to get to right now. We're trying to get to our awareness so that we can blow through to the crown here and have this lovely crown chakra activate and really connect to our spirituality and connect to that divine light and allow it to be part of our existence here and really heal with it, really expand with it, to be free with it, to be in the all-flowing oneness. It's basically like our energy gets stuck within the chakras and it starts, we'll say transcendent is translucent, right? Then we have white and it's opaque. We have silver, gray, black. The colors in between that would start blocking the light. We need to move through that. We need to move through those energies, through those experiences. So we cleanse them. And right now, we're stuck. We're stuck because of our sexuality, our sacral chakra, and our creativity, and our solar plexus chakra, and our wisdom and power. And how are we doing so? We're feeding. We're feeding these two chakras and avoiding our pain. And that's messing up our root. And it's not allowing us. This is all jammed up right now. It's mumbo jumbo. You gotta free this up. We're gonna get a message today on how we can do so for each divine masculine and divine feminine using these lovely chakra cards. All right, let's get everything ready to go and we will get our messages. And that's why we really want to free this up so that we can, that's how we attract our abundance. That is how we literally attract our abundance and we become our own frequency. We're crystalline at that time. We're purified. We are expanding with our light at that point. We're building with our light at a very, very high, intense level. We are connecting as well. We have to remember we're one. This is all right now to do. We know. Sacral chakra, 2 of swords, and the 3 of wands. The root as well is connected to the chariot and the 8 of wands. And our messages we received last time was this is going to be connected to the abundance. And how do we get there first to heal the sacral chakra? We need strength. Emotional maturity has emerged through the shadow of the second chakra. Harnessing her feelings required the Fool's focus and is one of the valuable keys to chakra evolution. Notice that she is not ignoring her feelings. She is engaging them. In traveling from the second chakra to the third chakra, the shadow becomes the bridge to manifesting. The shadow becomes the bridge to manifesting. This is not about suppressing feelings. Instead, it's about taming and focusing our emotions to be productive and empowering. So we are being productive and empowering with our emotions. We're using our emotions to help us when we're in the flow. That's our momentum. That's we forward movement. Like, that's how we're swimming. We're swimming at this point. That's allowing us an advantage. That is a key piece of information right now, because we know we're traveling through to that other chakra that is next in line. It's the lovely solar plexus. That's connected to healing with the Three of Cups. And these women are all different, but they're celebrating that, their uniqueness in their own way. They have thought behind the patterns they're creating with, and an emotional start indicating where we learn emotions from and the gift we are offered. Follow your instinct. It is not the time to worry what others think of how you appear. Be guided by your own instinctual thoughts, regardless of outside opinions. Face your fear and celebrate your accomplishments. What others see may not be what you feel. And that's why we're in tuning to our light within, because we're freeing it. We're freeing our light within. We have to tune into it here. And we really, really, really want to detoxify body, mind, soul, and connect the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the child within us. We become mastered. We become supreme oneness with the flow. And we are actually going upstream now to be the koi fish that turned into the dragon. Let's get a message now for divine masculine. And we will also get a message for divine feminine. And I will link each one so you guys can watch both of them at your leisure. Let's get ready. And this is basically what we're talking about when we're being our own alchemists. We're speaking of going from lead to gold. How are we going to go from lead to gold? Well, we have the dark and the light. And so many of our experiences are gray. We do the work to purify. That allows us to transcend. How? By being translucent. And being translucent, well, that allows the light in. And then we are golden. We're activated. We have transcended. We have healed from our experiences and we're free. Now let's get a message for divine masculine. We're our own alchemists. I love it. We're mastering ourselves. We're healers. Coming over here. Coming right up close and personal today. Alrighty. Well, the Six of Wands. There's our third eye activation right there. And that's connection to the feminine. The feminine energies. Healing through the dark. With the Hermit, the Two of Wands, with the High Priestess. And look at that. We've got solar plexus and sacral chakra. We're going to work on that. Oh, and I picked up this card. I'm excited to see what it is. And look at that. The King of Cups. And now we've activated the crown. And that's all to do with the third eye activation. That's beautiful. And that's where, as a divine masculine, you want to be going, right? We want to be going. It's the cup. And we know that this is about our emotions. And we are in charge of our emotions, allowing us to be more in the flow. And there's the root. It's temperance and the world. And I would like to tell you, and death, and the Four of Cups. And we know that this is what it's all about. When these cards were being shuffled, these three cards right here popped out. That's definite confirmation of the message we are receiving. And it's beautiful because we know it all goes back to the Five of Wands. The fives, right? We're moving away from our lack of. We're moving away from that cup, that stagnant cup. That's the connection to our heart, because then it's going to be about the threes and we're going to connect. This is creating with those patterns that we were talking about, putting thought into them, connecting with people on our spiritual quest, and also allowing the masculine and feminine and child within to each have a turn with the pen to stay balanced. And then we connect to the King of Coins, and that's how we ground it here. And it's all because gone full circle. What we came here, where we started. We're lighting our pathway home, and we are creating peace. And this is having emotional clarity. This Two of Swords is having emotional clarity through the creation of peace, through the sacral chakra. And this activates that room for the light, more light within, to see where we're going next. And it's connected to the Nine of Coins. We're on our spiritual quest here, and the King of Wands. And that's now back to our crown chakra. We're moving through our sacral chakra to our crown and the Knight of Cups. This is going to be where we're going to communicate our emotions, our feelings with what's in the cup. We're going to be actually creating with them at this point. And there's the Eight of Wands, that fast momentum. The forward movement we are creating. This is where we're going to start off at our root. This is creating forward movements with our patterns, with our light. And it's connected, of course, to where we trust. And it's our passions at the end of the day. Because our passions, our desires are connected to our heart. The third eye, the Six of Wands. This is seeing all dimensions. This is seeing everything. The dark and the light and the color in between. We have the Two of Wands. Now we have the sacral chakra. Now this is using our energy wisely. Why? Because this light orb that she has calls to the angels. And it turns her emotions into form. And that is allowing manifestation. And here we have the High Priestess, solar plexus. We don't know exactly what we seek at this point. We just know we're going somewhere. We know this means something to us. This journey means something to us. This path, our light means something to us. What we're doing. Because now we have the hermit. And the hermit is bathed in this orange energy. The orange energy of the sacral chakra. As well as holding the light from the next chakra. So she can see the way. He can see the way, right? It's the lady in the card, but these are energies. So we're going to be connected to our heart. That light is connected to the heart, so we can see the way home to where we're going with our light. This is connecting to temperance once again, the root. And will we share what we're creating within the cup? This is allowing ourselves to be tempered from lead to gold. And that's through seeing our experiences, the connection to spirit, allowing us to see the other dimensions and seeing through our illusions. This is purely connecting to spirit and allowing spirit to show us the way. This card is connected to all the chakras, as you can see, as well as it's connected to Chinese medicine. Then we have death. We're now going to the crown. We're naturally expanding here. This just comes natural to us. Our death and our rebirth. Transforming through this experience to heal just comes naturally to us. We're literally being shown and led the way. And it connects to the King of Cups. And this is, once again, the crown chakra and connecting to God consciousness. That cup is just elevated. That cup is elevated. He's so connected to his gifts because he's so connected to his oneness. And now we've achieved our goal. Way to go, Divine Masculine. This is the beautiful pathway to what we're here to achieve. As we free up the energy within our chakras. And here on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Swords. And that's where we want to be able to connect our truths to our hearts. And it's all about our growth. How do we look at things? As a failure or as an experience so that we can expand with it the next time we do it. This allows ourselves freedom to make mistakes. This allows our life to unfold in front of our eyes as we live moment to moment, living experience to experience. And boy, you're in the flow in this place. You add that positive charge and we know there is the Princess of Swords. This message was in our last reading, one of our last readings. And we've connected back to our heart with our truth. We have our emotions are connected to the light. So our emotions they're connected to our spirit. They're not in control, but we're connected to our heart, so we're in charge. We're leading the way. And we're leading the way for the collective, for the greater good, for the people we love, for our loved ones in our soul tribes. We're harmonizing, we're pulling everyone together, and we're going forwards with our truth of the light. And we have the Ten of Cups. And now we've healed. We've healed. And this Ten of Cups is connected to the Hierophant right here. And there's the third eye activation between the masculine and feminine energies right there. The coming together of yin and yang, the flow of dark to light, the flow of yin and yang, the flow of creation, of transcendence, of higher consciousness achieved. We found the light. We know how to do it. We know how to create with our energy. We're creating with responsibility. And that's what our energy patterns are doing. They're golden. I want to thank you guys for joining me here. I will see you at the Divine Feminine reading. Take care.